For over 2 decades, Mike Maloney and GoldSilver.com have been global leaders in both the precious metal industry and financial education. Their guidance has helped millions navigate the turbulent economic landscape. Join us on a journey through the history of GoldSilver.com.
2005, I started GoldSilver in a spare bedroom in my house. I was the only one. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., I answered the phones, did every sale, I did the accounting, customer service, and I took out the trash, all while writing my first book every night and every weekend. I think that what's going to happen is that we're going to have Ben Burn the Currency Bernanke as our next Fed head. The housing bubble pop. There will be a contraction in the M3 money supply because of the tsunami of bankruptcies that's coming. When I started studying this, what I found was that there was no place that I could point people to where they could get it all in one spot. And so I basically decided to write my book about it and consolidate monetary history, economics, the markets, fundamentals of gold and silver.
In 2009, with the massive growth of the company, Mike Maloney and GoldSilver.com moved into a new, larger office in Santa Monica. In the same year, GoldSilver.com partnered with Brinks to offer both allocated and segregated vault storage. This industry-leading collaboration provided institutional-grade security for its clients. In 2012, Hidden Secrets of Money is released to the public.
I traveled around the world. This is shot in 18 countries.
There's a lot of smoke and mirrors in economics, and I've sort of made it my job to lift the fog for people.
Your episode 4 is very beneficial, very helpful. It's going to introduce these ideas to a lot of people, and like I've just been talking about, we have to change people's mind, and the more they understand it, the better.
We're going to have a lot of turmoil in the coming years, but it's going to be the kind of turmoil that leads to positive things. So don't despair. Get out there and fight, because the tide is going to turn. This is going to be the status last stand.
GoldSilver developed an intuitive vault app that let users buy and sell precious metals, stay updated with the latest industry news, and access real-time portfolio values, all from their mobile device.
The point of this is to offer the highest value that we can offer in a round that is priced as bullion. But what I'm most proud of is the mission of Hidden Secrets of Money is on the back. There's a sunburst, and then there's a shield that's split into 4 parts with a cornucopia in one part, a soaring bird, scales, and a coin. And the mission of Hidden Secrets of Money is to enlighten the world that maximum prosperity can only be achieved through individual freedom, free markets, and sound money. And that is a fact. This is an action alert for July 11th, 2014. I promised all of the insiders that I'd keep them updated on what I'm doing financially. And recently I've done something quite unusual. Up until now, my portfolio is entirely precious metals, gold and silver, physical. I've been investigating Bitcoin quite a bit. I was in Washington, D.C. recently at a Bitcoin conference, and I learned a lot about it. I became convinced that this has a tremendous upside potential. Someday I will probably be up to around 10% of my portfolio going into Bitcoin, believe it or not. It's a real mind bender and not very easy for me to explain, but I'm going to give it a try. Instead of a block in a blockchain, Hashgraph calls their packages of information events.
In 2022, the YouTube channel reached a milestone of 100 million views. This accomplishment, built over years of work, solidifies GoldSilver.com's position as one of the most watched financial education channels on YouTube.
My new book is finally here. It's The Great Gold and Silver Rush of the 21st Century. And in it, it is about gold and silver, but it's about a whole lot more than that as well. I want to introduce you to Alan Hibbard. Alan was my research assistant, chart guru, and spreadsheet master for about 4 years while I was writing the book. Alan, how are you?
I'm great, Mike. Thanks for having me.
This is allowing me to work on the biggest thing that I will ever do. It's my magnum opus. I have been working on it for years. It's purely economics, and it should benefit everyone. All of the education that we have done, you have made possible. So I feel like I have changed the world just a little bit, and all for the positive. And if you are a client of GoldSilver.com, you should feel the same sense of accomplishment, because without you, I couldn't have done it. I want to thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.